Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. In this video, I'm going to show you how we book 30 plus demos per week for our SaaS company with two different approaches. We have two strategies for outbound marketing, and we are also creating content on LinkedIn, but most of those demos are coming from those two approaches. And so we have three layers of tools that we are using for the strategy. And in this video, I'm going to show you how exactly we're doing it and the tools that we are using every day to do it. So we really try to have the most simple approach, because when you're trying to do outreach, usually what happens is you're using different kind of tools. You have to switch between like 5 tools, pay 5 tools. The goal here is to have the minimum tools required, but to still have a lot of quality in the approach you're doing. And so the volume approach, what's interesting with that approach is that you will be able to send 1,000, 2,000, 10,000 emails per day using this approach. And it's what's going to scale the most and what will enable you to run some tests also and see what works. And the sniper approach will allow you to get sales fast and also to have the right timing with different accounts that you're targeting. So for example, if you'd like to target a specific kind of companies, with a sniper approach, you can personalize a lot your approach, and you will also make the sales cycle faster, because you'll arrive with your product and services at the right timing. So for the volume approach, what we use is pretty simple. To find leads, we use Sales Navigator. I'm sure you know Sales Navigator. It's the main source of leads. I mean, you don't find emails and phone numbers of people, but you get to find their LinkedIn profile, and you can filter with a lot of different filters. Either you filter by account or by a person, and you can like put different filters. The problem with Sales Navigator is, first, it doesn't give you the contact data of the leads, and second one, it's not always accurate. So for example, if you're looking for salespeople, sometimes you'll have developers in your research, so you'll have to try to do a Boolean search, or really improve your search to get the right people, or you'll have to filter your list after you created it. Those are the main things. It can take a little bit of time, but once you created your list, and it's qualitative, you have a great list to start to do volume. So once you found the leads with Sales Navigator, what you can do is you can scrape and enrich your leads. So what does that mean? You have your like leads here, but Sales Navigator doesn't allow you to take all the leads and to put them in the CSV or in the Google Sheet. So what you have to do is use a tool for that, right? And so what we do is we use AirScale. And AirScale allows you also to enrich the contact. So what I mean by enrich is it finds their email address and phone number with a waterfall enrichment with the several data providers. So it makes sure that you have the right ones. And so what you can do when you have completed your research here, you take the URL of your LinkedIn search in Sales Navigator, and you go into AirScale, right? And here, if I go to the home page, I have Scrape Sales Navigator search results. I click here, and I can just copy and paste my my research, and it will scrape the leads, right? You can also do it with Apollo or LinkedIn, or you can import people. You can do a lot of different things. Once you've done that, your results will appear here in the table. So you see that I have different columns here that I can find with different data. You can select all the columns and enrich the contacts. So that's what I did here. You see I have the email of the person. I have the phone number with the different data providers. And so once you've done that, you have your whole list ready to be emailed or called. And so what you can do is you can export your lists and click download as CSV. So you have a CSV, and you can also export to a campaign in your tool. So for example, and this is the last step of the volume, right? The volume part. We are gonna send with Wallaxy for LinkedIn messages and instantly for emails. And so when you're on AirScale, you can directly send your contact to an instantly campaign. So it's easy. First, you go on Sales Navigator, you create your list, you scrape the list with AirScale, you enrich all the contacts, and then you send everything to Instantly, Lemlist, or your tool, or you can export the contacts, right? You can even send them to your CRM. Once you've done that, you're ready for volume, and every week you can add more contacts to your campaign. It's very efficient, right? And you only have 3 tools. If you don't use Wallaxy, for example, you only have 3 tools and not like 5 or 7 or 10, right? This approach works well. We've seen a lot of SaaS companies or B2B companies scale with this volume approach, and we have scaled a SaaS to 40K MRR like last year with this approach in only a few months, right? When we had Coco AI, we scaled this SaaS to this amount in a few months using the volume approach, and we started to use the sniper approach at the end that was working pretty well as well. It's a brand new strategy. I mean, a different strategy. And so what we do is we use our own tool, our own AI agents to do that. So we created Gojiberry AI, and so what it does is it finds the leads for you. You just give your ICP and the signals you'd like to target, and it will find the leads for you, and it will enrich the leads for you. So you just tell the AI agents, I like this kind of leads, like this persona, and I like to target this kind of signals. So it could be signals with interaction with content, or participated to an event on LinkedIn on a specific content, or I'd like to target people from my ICP, ideal customer profile, that are hiring for a specific job right now, or that are new to their job, or that just raised found, all those criteria, we are able to target them with Gojiberry. And so if you like 100, 200 very qualitative leads per month, to reach out to them manually or call them with a reason because they showed a signal, an intent on the web, it's possible. And so how it works is pretty simple. We here on the dashboard of Gojiberry. And so here, how it works is pretty simple. You can first enter your ICP in settings, or you can go into AI agent here. So when you click on it, what happens is we have an autopilot AI agent that's working here. I can go to the details. So here I'm targeting, so this is just an example, founders, owners, and CMOs of, I like to find companies in retail, right? That are any company size in several countries, and a private company. And what I like to do is they interacted with content about AI marketing or AI ads. So for example, let's imagine that I'm sending a SaaS to help e-commerce or retail companies scale with AI marketing or AI ads. And so what we do here is we put all the information into the agent, and I put an autopilot mode. This is the mode we have right now. And so it's going to look for these criteria with interacted with content about AI marketing or AI ads. And so once it's live, it's going to search for, it can be a few hours, it can be a few days, depending on your research. And you'll have all the new leads appearing and going into your dashboard. So what it does is very simple. You just enter your ICP and you enter the signals you'd like to target, and it's going to find leads for you. It's going to enrich them for you. See, here we have their contact info, and it's going to also find the signal that we've been looking for and tell you, okay, they interacted with a post about AI and ads for e-commerce. Here is a post, and you have the link to the post, right? So you have all the information. You can send them directly into your CRM if you want. So for example, HubSpot, Pipedrive, you can receive notification into Slack. So every day or every week you can receive new leads into Slack, leads that are that have interacted to specific content or that correspond to some signals you choose, right? You will also like automatically basically receive the leads by email, a notification when you have new leads, but you can receive them in Slack. Basically, you receive the leads here, and every time there are new leads, it will just add up here, and you can contact them or have the strategy you'd like to use on your site. And that's my third part with the senders. With the strategy, you can still use like senders with like sequences on Instantly or Wallaxy. The thing is, if you really personalize the signals you're targeting, you already have to personalize your approach, right? It means that you cannot send a generic email to everyone. You really need to personalize and to have a different approach. That's why what I think is the best thing to do, and that's what we're doing, is you need to either send emails manually. So for example, every day you send 10 emails manually, but with a very, very, very personalized approach. You can also call them. So you have their phone number, you can call them. Okay, I saw that you just participated to this event. Are you looking for to solve this problem right now? We have a solution for that. And LinkedIn, so you can do also manual messages on LinkedIn. So these are the two approaches that we've been using. The volume approach works great. The sniper approach works great as well. You can do both at the same time. This one will run automatically. You just have to run some tests and also to warm up your email domain for instantly. And this one also is automatic on this part, and you just have to reach out manually here. So it's interesting because here to find the leads, scrape and reach, it's manual. Here it's automatic, and here it's automatic, and here it's manual. So for both strategies, you have an automatic part and a manual part, but both strategy can work together, and it worked pretty well. So I hope that you learned a lot during this video. If you have any questions about the stack, about anything I mentioned, don't hesitate to put a comment or to send me a message on LinkedIn. And also, if you'd like to try Goji Berry, I put the link to take a demo in the description. Thank you, guys.